Hello, everyone. This is Deepak Selvaraj. I'm your host for tonight for the Southeast Asian DevOps Awards 2022. I'm glad to welcome everyone who's taken the effort to participate. I would like to thank all the jury members and once and for all, my biggest thanks to Unicom for making an effort in bringing DevOps as a subject, but also all of us who've been involved in this together in contributing to the community, and also prove ourselves that we are making progress as a business, as a community, and collectively as a one global DevOps team. Before I head in and give you all the excitement, I will make a start with introducing myself. For those who don't know, I've been an active contributor to the tech community across DevOps. I've been in the National DevOps Awards jury member for almost 5 years, and this is my first one with Southeast Asian Awards. I've also been a public speaker, primarily around DevOps transformation and ITIL and DevOps transformation subjects. I currently work for a company called Engine, been primarily on road with public and private sector digital transformation. So Engine is a central London company. It's just been 4 months with Engine. Prior to Engine, I used to work for Virgin Media, where I led the DevOps and quality engineering teams for B2B space, and leading migrations of multiple DC into cloud, transformations on serverless technologies, and also a complete DevSecOps approach. So that's me. If we gradually move on to make a start and give you an overview about the categories we've got for today, we had more than the 4 categories I've just shown you. I'm showing you right now. We had to unfortunately drop off a few categories purely because we didn't really get the quality on certain categories. It wasn't fair to judge the other categories because the participations were minimal and the quality of inputs we got wasn't really up to the mark, so we had to drop. So the 4 categories which we really managed to go up for is what I'm presenting you on the screen right now. It's most successful cultural transformation of the year 2022. This will be awarded to the most successful transformation project within DevOps space. And then we have DevOps Team of the Year 2022, which will be awarded to the most outstanding overall DevOps team performance. Again, it's not for a project, but specifically an effort being made by the teams. And then the most innovative DevOps project of the year. Again, we will be looking out for innovation in that particular project. So we were looking for unique, outstanding innovation that hasn't been already done within the DevOps space. And then the final one would be the DevOps Consulting and Service Firm of the Year 2022, which has been awarded to the best DevOps service operation and consultation. We're looking for service-based companies to prove the efforts that they've been putting in to help their clients, customers. It could be internal or external, but we were just looking for the service-oriented factor within that particular category. So before I again get into the momentum, I'll take a moment in introducing to our beautiful jury members. We've got Darren Griggs, Director of Engineering at Vanquis Bank. We have Rochelle Norton, Head of Enterprise Business Systems, BAE Systems Applied Intelligence. Vivek Pandey, Senior Vice President for DevOps at Citibank, and myself have done my introduction at the start. So it's the 4 of us for the 4 different categories that you're looking for. As I mentioned earlier, there were a few categories, but we have to not announce any winners for them because the submission was not exemplary and was not wise to make the award. So I would like to do a small story, right? So we all, the 4 of us got together, we got our applications, we did our review, but again, one take, I have to remind ourselves, and I think it's a common pitch across the DevOps community is this, and one other point, While I'm doing this recording, I'm in India. I'm on holiday. I'm supposed to be, so I'm trying to bring in a Indian DevOps joke in here. It's a pretty old one, and also just take a moment. This is not how we did our judging. We did make it very clear on what were the real important points that we were looking for. But still, I want to share my thoughts around big DevOps transformation, and also try and get your might not be applying for everyone, but certainly for certain companies who are still trying to get into the DevOps transformation. I find this very insightful, let's say, and have had several such conversations in my last over decade of participation in DevOps transformation projects. So again, a reminder that for the picture who have not seen this before, DevOps means different things to different people. So it purely, so for the guy near the tail, it looks like it's a furry mouse. For the guy holding the trunk, it looks like it's a big snake. And for the guy holding the leg of an elephant, looks like it's a tree stump. It's not my picture, it's something I picked up from the internet, and it's a common analogy for DevOps. But I have to say, this picture was shared like a couple of years ago, and where we stand right now, there's been a lot of maturity across DevOps space, and we could see that through the applications that we were reviewing. I was truly impressed that the understanding that certain companies have taken and that certain teams have taken to prove that we're not still in this early phase of, are we doing DevOps? We've crossed that now. We're talking about getting machine learning in. We're talking about security in. We're moving gradually up. So I really appreciate if any one of you listening to this, if you're still in this mode, you need to rethink, very strongly rethink, because it's not easy to find your suppliers anymore, like, doing typical waterfall model or adapting to changes. If you're very slow towards adopting change, I think you need to really run fast. And I'm not going to show this analogy next year if I'm still hosting for the awards. Yeah. So as part of our review sessions, we had a very clear view on what we were looking for across each category. And I will, while I present you through the awards and the winners, I will also take a minute to tell you what we were looking for, like everyone in the judging panel, what we were looking for as part of announcing the winner. So the first big announcement will be for the most successful cultural transformation of the year. And that goes to, let's take a moment, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's Vodafone. Well done. It's very weird. I'm actually doing this virtual, but well done, Vodafone. The feedback that we had from the judging panel, including myself, it's a collective feedback. What we had to say is the representation of colleague engagement and the introduction of change champions within the project applications were very unique. And it was very good to see the sense of ownership instilled within the dev and the ops team. And also, it was in the same old way of doing transformation. So Vodafone proved to move way ahead, and it was truly a phenomenal application to read through and announce them to be as the winner. And we will move on to the next most, I would say this is one of our toughest category to decide on. There were unexpectedly large volume of applications. So DevOps Team of the Year 2022, and that goes to Accenture. Again, phenomenal application present. So the feedback we had from the jury panel members were Accenture were very good, spot on the ask, the reference point used to prove what they have achieved as a team was very detailed, and some very good material on the improvements they've made on DevOps. Primarily, they've showed proof across 3 different projects, which is really good, and also proved the collaboration across wider partners as well. So they proved the transformation, the team's transformation was achieved through people, through process, and also the relevant partners. So they took the effort to involve their partners and bring in transformations to the partners as well. And again, they showcased very strong results and benefits arising from the DevOps transformation and adopting the technologies and automations that was required from the clients. As I mentioned earlier, this DevOps Team of the Year, we had lots of applications. So it was very hard to decide the winner, but also we collectively within the jury members, we agreed to go up with 2 runner-ups for this category as well. So the first runner-up for DevOps Team of the Year 2022 would be Sandanta Technologies, and the second runner-up would be Honeywell. And again, was very close call, and the amount of applications we really felt it was overwhelming. So again, Sandanta, Honeywell, very well done. It was very good applications, and again, congratulations Accenture for our winner, DevOps Team of the Year 2022 winner. Moving on to our next category, one of my most favorite, which is the most innovative DevOps project of the year 2022. I'd like to take a moment. So as I mentioned this originally, right? So I've been, this is my 5th year collectively as being part of the judging panel. My first one with Southeast Asian, but of course, collectively it's 5th. But every different, like Unicom, the other organizers, they have this as a key criteria as well, most innovative DevOps project. And each and every time I read this, there is always something new. Like, for example, we started off from cloud, getting into Kubernetes, serverless technologies, getting security into pipeline, automating securities. Every single year I've been reading something like as part of the judging panel. We've always been impressed with the new way of bringing in things within the DevOps market. So this is definitely one of my favorite. And the winner for the most innovative DevOps project of the year goes to Vodafone. So they're back at second time. Again, the feedback that we had from the jury panel is Vodafone proved to use the innovative capabilities to drive not just the technical evolutions, but also they had a very good drive on business value across the broad global markets. So they didn't just take innovation to prove that they can do certain tech aspects differently, but they actually had a very good focus on making that tech aspect into a proper defined business value, which made them stand out with respect to other applications. Similar to the DevOps Team of the Year, this innovative project, we had overwhelming amount of applications. So we decided to announce runner-ups as well. Again, very close, very good applications. And the runner-ups truly wasn't very far away from the winners. They were very close, but we had to choose one winner. So it's sort of fun. The runner-up is L&T Infotech, and then testing experts. Again, very well done for being the runner-up, and congratulations, Vodafone, to be awarded the most innovative DevOps project of the year 2022. Well done. So now we will move on to our third category. So the best DevOps consulting and service firm of the year 2022, and that goes to Infosys. Again, Infosys, and you probably know how good they are with the consulting and service firm, but this particular application, the reason why it stood out and the feedback that we had from the jury panel member is they had Infosys proved to have very clear value across multiple business markets. They demonstrated the DevOps work delivered for different customers and value generated for them. Infosys not only proved the value for the customers, but also they made an impact to the internal teams as well. So they had the service-oriented nature that was delivered by Infosys to the client make them stand out, and they will be the best DevOps consulting and service firm of the year 2022. Well done, Infosys. And now, again, very similar to the previous one, we had to announce our runner-ups. The amount of applications, again, was very, very high, and the quality of the participants were quite high as well. So we had Value Labs and Value Labs to be the runner-up for the best DevOps consulting and service firm of the year 2022. And this will be our final category for tonight. Well done, Value Labs, and congratulations, Infosys, once again to be declared as our winner. So now we're gradually getting on to the final stage. Probably just skip through my slide a little bit quicker, so you might have seen my secret joke already. But like, if you had a count on how many times we really mentioned DevOps here, I thought, you know, we should stop at some point, right? Too many DevOps. Say DevOps one more time, it would be really bored. But well done, everyone. I would really like to thank Unicom and the relevant staffs for arranging, putting in the effort to coordinating with all the jury panels, channel members, and first and foremost, each and every single applications who have made the effort to participating in such very well-known and acknowledged awards itself is a huge step towards success. So thank you, everyone, for taking the time and participating, and thanks everyone for you know, making this awards you know, here it is, what it is today. And let's continue our good contribution to the DevOps community, and let's meet again next year. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Take care.